Well, fight fans, we are set to go with the next bout tonight. 3 rounds, this in the lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 8.5 inches tall. He weighed officially 149 1/2 pounds and brings a professional record of 8 victories and just 1 defeat. Fighting out of Athens, Greece, here is the Furious Kid, Alexis Savvidis. And next, his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at the lightweight limit, 156 pounds. His professional record, 9 victories with 4 defeats. Fighting out of and representing Dublin, Ireland, here is Paul Redmond. Referee in charge of the action, Peter Lavery.
Deafening crowd noise here in Dublin as referee Peter Lavery gets this one underway. Paul Redmond in the blue trunks, Alexis Savvidis in the black shorts. And an aggressive start, a furious start from the Furious Kid.
Yeah, immediately off here and shakes off that failed punch into a takedown attempt, into an upper body tie.
We've seen with Paul Redmond in the past. Oh, spinning back kick to the head from Savvidis. Nice technical boxing there from Redmond. He said he's been working on his hands.
A lot of movement from Savvidis. Perhaps a little bit wild right now. I'm sure the adrenaline is really firing off.
As I was about to say, Josh, we've seen from Redmond before, it sometimes takes him a few minutes to get warmed up.
Yeah, it's true actually. He's had a couple of slow first round starts, but when he gets going, really does start putting the takedowns, the submissions and the strikes together very well.
And of course, keep your eye out for that rolling toe hold. The Red's a trademark.
Yeah, he's finished 2 in this very building.
Oh, big inside leg kick. Takes a kick right back though from Savvidis. Right hand there from Redmond. He did say he was coming out looking for the knockout. Said he's been working on his hands, and that's clear to see in the opening stages of this fight.
Oh, good catch of the kick. Moved in for the sweep and a flying armbar attempt from Savvidis. Well, that really does give you something to think about, that he's got the willingness to try and jump on those submissions so dynamically.
Again, going for that spinning back kick to the head.
And Paul Redmond is marching forward, and Savvidis, once the kick was caught, he kind of accepted the guard position on his back there. Stuffed up against the cage here, that's really going to limit his movement somewhat.
Former Cage Warriors flyweight champion Neil Seary in the corner of Redmond, along with his coach Andy Ryan.
Look for Paul Redmond to keep very good posture. You see there he's trying to drive his hips forward, use that to work his way around the guard, but good scramble from the Greek fighter.
Be careful of the dars here.
Yeah, you can see 3/4 staff for Paul Redmond. The underhook, then onto the back of the neck. You can use it to really fold your opponent's head forward, break their posture down. And Savvidis is forced to recover a defensive guard position here.
Punches coming in from Paul Redmond. Just being warned by referee Peter Lavery to pick those shots.
Savvidis has got a right underhook. That's exactly what you want to try and get out of this position, but Redza overhooked it. He was so relentless with the strikes. See, straight away, locking his opponent's head and arm up and flattening him out on the mat, really making it as uncomfortable as possible for him.
And Josh, the head and arm choke is there, but surely it's going to be difficult for him to finish with his body up against the cage. He needs to turn his man, which it looks like what he's doing.
Yeah, it's also, of course, he's got to free the grip of the body. He's got to get around to the opposing side from where he is now. And then he's got the cage in his way. So a lot of things blocking that progression. But the first part's done. He's got out of the guard. Good side control for him.
Redmond staying very tight in this top position. Savvidis, though, hacking away with elbows from the bottom.
Spun for an armbar, made Redmond have to disengage. Very crafty, clearly, in the grappling exchanges is Savvidis. A bit wild on the feet.
Beautiful takedown from Redza. Caught the kick.
Great counter.
Flipped the leg out from underneath.
Good technical stand-ups from Savvidis.
We knew coming into this one that Savvidis was wild on the feet, and Redza has taken advantage of that on a couple of occasions. But you've got to be careful, though, when those shots are coming up like that, Josh.
Yeah,
it only takes one.
Paul Redmond taking the center of the cage, staying calm and composed.
Right in front of the commentary position now.
Oh, nice frame. That forearm on the face, trying to pin his opponent.
Final few seconds of the round. Savvidis again.
Oh, he tried
looking
another
to jump
flying
down.
submission, but Paul Redmond looking for the toe hold. Oh.
Time was Paul Redmond's biggest enemy there.
I honestly think if there'd been another 10-20 seconds left, Paul Redmond knew it was the end of the round. He knew he was in control. We would have seen him try and throw for some Hail Mary leg lock finish.
Well, let's take a look at some of the action from that first round between Redmond and Savvidis. Beautiful right hand there from Redmond, really showing improvements in his boxing arsenal. Flying armbar attempt from Savvidis.
You know, the entry was good, just didn't quite stay tight enough. Paul Redmond really bullying Savvidis around for a lot of this round.
Well, when you have a fighter who is perhaps a little bit undisciplined on the feet like that, you can bully them around the cage. You can sling them to the mat. That's exactly what we've seen Paul Redmond do here in that first frame, Josh.
I think undisciplined is a really good way of putting it. Clearly, he's got some technique, he's got some power, but you know, he's trying to be as dynamic as possible, and that's leaving him wild. It's taking his balance away a little bit, and it's making him more susceptible to a good driving offense of Redmond.
As we said, perhaps that undisciplinedness is, you know, one of the follies of youth. Just 19 years old is Savvidis, competing on the biggest stage in European MMA here at Cage Warriors. Trying to Superman off the cage there. Savvidis hunting the Cage Warriors bounties. Redmond with a lovely straight right hand. That's landed for him a couple of times throughout this fight.
I mean, Savvidis has got very long reach as he eats a good combination from Redmond down. We'd like to see him use it a bit more. I mean, the strike's a bigger one.
Oh, flying knee from Savvidis. Both men colliding mid-air.
He tries a rolling toe hold. He's on it. We're going to be in a toe hold fight here, sorry. Who's going to get the better bite? Paul Redmond looks to have it locked up here, is he? Oh, there he goes!
There's the submission! You do not get into a toe hold battle with Paul Redmond, because Paul Redmond wins every single time.
Third toe hold submission for Paul Redmond. And it wasn't of his own initiation, that's the great thing. He rolls in defense, he knows that the best defense to a leg lock is a leg lock attack of your own. And he just got a better grip on the toes early. And you see, he kept moving around. Savvidis was never able to establish his own figure four grip as tightly as he would have liked. And Redmond, really, you don't want to give him a second chance on those.
Let's take a look at some of that action now. Plenty of it. Great boxing combinations here from Redmond. A flying knee that landed, working within the plumb clinch with Savvidis.
And here we go, Savvidis did everything right here, even controlling Redmond's right leg with his. But you see here, Redmond gets the bite on the toes first. He locks that grip, and he really goes belly down, gets a lot of rotation. And as he starts to really crank on that foot, Savvidis just had no offense left.
Fantastic stuff from Paul Redmond and Alexis Savvidis. Will throw to Joe Martinez to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at the official time. 1 minute, 1 second. Round number 2, submission by toe hold. Your winner, Paul Redmond!
A very happy Paul Redmond there. Third toe hold submission on Cage Warriors. Respect where respect is due to Alexis Savvidis too. Took this fight short notice.